Hey, folks. Since I have talked so much recently about Diablo 4 and how it's just not doing it for me, I thought I would do a thing and show off the type of gameplay that I do enjoy from Last Epoch. I've not recorded a video in a really long time, so here's hoping things go okay. I'll talk about my build a little bit. So my build is a Necromancer. Um, and the skills that I'm playing with are Skilled Mage, Bone Golem, Volatile Zombies, which I resummon all the time, Wraiths that I have two of, and Dreadshade that I throw out whenever I remember to. You'll also see like another type of skeleton that I have that my passive points summon these Vanguard, I think they're called, that I can have three of them up at one time. Basically, anytime anything dies, there's a chance it converts to a Vanguard. Um, so one of the special things that I have right now is I've got this chess piece called Aaron's Will that basically takes away my ability to summon skeletal warriors, archers, or rogues, which are all off the same ability. But I get additional bone golems based on per four skeletons that I can summon. So right now, without optimized gear, I can only summon one additional bone golem, so I have two in total. I think with the perfect optimal gear, at some point you can summon four of those, which will be nonsense. But so I'm doing a thing called monoliths, which is the end game. Now watch, as soon as I start recording, I'm just gonna die horribly. So you zone into a map. This one gives rare relics as a result. I don't really care. I just want to do a map. So it loads the Echo. And we'll see what type it is. Okay, so this is a Slay the Spires type. So there's going to be two towers that are attacking me at all times. So I kind of have to stay in motion. What you're seeing me cast is Volatile Zombies. I can have 6 at a time, but they blow up and attack things. So I'm basically leading my herd of undead to the location. And in the mini map, I can see like the general direction of the objective. So we're going to go in this way. Avoid things on the ground. I'm running a loot filter, and that tells me that green color means it's got stats I might care about. So I'm going to pick it up while I'm moving. Slowly making my way over to where the spire is. So to clear the objective of this monolith, I have to knock out the two spires, and I have a feeling that I'm going the wrong way. I don't know. So let me let them attack. Okay. Go down. And that's a big beefy boy. And I should be getting close to the objective. It looks like they're kind of both in the same direction, and I started off going the wrong way. And that's fine. So off the edge of the screen, I'm following basically that gray question mark. And at some point when I get close enough, I'll see it actually marked on the map as where it's at. Okay, so yeah, so over here we've got our first spire. So I come over here, let them attack it, and I'm just constantly summoning additional volatile zombies. It's kind of rare that I need to resummon my big minions, unless like they just take a lot of damage for some reason. But like that's kind of how this build works, and I'm constantly moving. I'm not staying near things too much. I'm gonna come back and pick up a few things. Okay, I want to go in this direction. Sometimes I'll teleport just to make sure I stay out of range of things. Because this is not a tanky build. This is very squishy in the grand scheme of things. So it's my pets that are doing the damage. Okay, so there's a spire. The teleport again. I've got a spec on my teleport that basically like summons things to me when I teleport. Okay, and that finished the echo. And at this point, I can either continue clearing to fill up the stability bar, or just exit out. So we're gonna clear some more, because I'm working on getting to the bosses of this monolith. So I actually care about stability now. If I don't care about stability, if I'm just farming like drops, I don't really care about the stability. So another big one. I will say, like, getting the Aaron's Will chest piece and getting more than one big golem has greatly increased my survival and clear speed. Just took a hit. Eat a potion. You have to be careful because, like, you can't really run too far out ahead of your pack. Because, like, they're basically what's doing the damage for you. Okay. Purples are, like, it means one of the stats has rolled extremely well, like the maximum it can. So, like, I usually pick up purples. And only got like 3 points of stability left. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to have to clear to fill out the bar. I got 2 more. And I can essentially kind of bait things to follow me. This way down here hasn't been cleared yet. Nope, nothing there. I don't know if that path is going to provide enough to get the last 2 points of stability. Yeah, like a lot of times I've got the overlay up and I'm really watching the map and also kind of watching what's going on at the same time. Okay, so one more. Surely there's enough down here to... Okay, so I've capped stability. I no longer care about this place. I am going to open a portal and go through it. Okay, so you end up getting rewards for clearing it. So, like, I got a legendary, not a legendary, a unique at that point. And then, like, this little area is cool because it's got everything that you need. You've got a vendor, you've got your stash. You can open up the monolith to basically dive straight back into the action. So generally speaking, what I would do is, like, quickly survey what I got. Do any of these things matter? That's got a really good fire resist roll on it. So I may hold on to that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. About that. No. Don't care about that. It's got really good health regen on it. Really good fire resist. I could buff up some of the other stats. I may hold on to that. So, in any case, I would file this stuff away into stash tabs that I'll pay attention to later. That there. And then start the process over and pick another Echo to go into. And essentially do this as long as I want until I either fill up the top bar and can start knocking out the quests to close out a monolith, or just do this for farming purposes. If you get out to these outskirts, there are bosses that you could run. I don't care about that right now. I mean, essentially, I'm trying to clear all the monoliths so that I can move to empowered monoliths. But yeah, so like that's kind of like, this is the Last Epoch gameplay pattern. I may record one of these for like Path of Exile or Diablo 3, but this is the kind of gameplay that I enjoy in an ARPG. Smash some stuff, get some loot, quickly get back into the action, smash some more stuff, get some loot. Like, that is the ARPG loop for me. And it doesn't matter if I'm playing Path of Exile or Diablo 3 or, Grim Dawn. This is kind of the pattern that I'm following. Anyway, hopefully that explains it to somebody. I may do another one of these. Thanks.